Jackfruits. Imagine a fruit so massive that it could easily pass for a small tree. In Thailand, this giant is not just a quirky oddity, it's a staple crop that's been shaping the land and lives of farmers for centuries. With their spiky, green exterior and their sweet, flavorful flesh, jackfruits are a treasure trove of nutrition and a cornerstone of Thai cuisine. But how do farmers manage to harvest these colossal fruits? It's not as simple as plucking them off the tree. In fact, harvesting jackfruits in Thailand involves a set of skills, tools, and techniques that are as impressive as the fruits themselves. These huge fruits can weigh up to 55 pounds, making them quite a challenge to handle. So how do Thai farmers ensure a successful harvest while keeping the jackfruit in perfect shape? Let's take a look at the surprising methods and tricks they use to gather these giants from the trees. Part 1. Set the stage. Why jackfruits are important in Thailand. Jackfruits are more than just a huge, spiky fruit in Thailand. They're a vital part of the country's agriculture, economy, and culture. Thailand is one of the world's biggest producers of jackfruit, and these fruits play a significant role in the daily lives of people there. Not only are they delicious and packed with nutrients, but they're also incredibly versatile. In Thai cuisine, jackfruit is used in savory dishes like curries and soups, as well as sweet treats like desserts and snacks. The fruit is so popular that you can find it sold fresh at local markets or even in cans and jars. Beyond the kitchen, jackfruit is also an important crop for farmers because it can grow in the tropical climate of Thailand, where many other crops might struggle. This makes jackfruit farming a reliable source of income and food for many communities across the country. It's easy to see why jackfruits are truly a treasure in Thailand. Part 2. Growing jackfruits. The basics. Growing jackfruits in Thailand is no simple task, but it's a rewarding process for farmers. Jackfruit trees thrive in tropical climates, which makes Thailand an ideal place for them to grow. These trees can grow as tall as 30 to 50 feet and have broad canopies that provide lots of shade. Farmers usually start by planting seeds or saplings in rich, well-drained soil. While the trees are hardy, they still require careful attention to grow properly. Farmers need to water the trees regularly, apply fertilizers to keep the soil healthy, and prune the branches to help the tree grow strong and produce healthy fruit. During the flowering stage, farmers must pay close attention to the tiny flowers, which will eventually become the giant jackfruits. Once pollinated, the fruit begins to grow, and farmers keep a watchful eye to ensure it develops into the big, flavorful fruit that is so important in Thailand's agriculture and cuisine. Part 3. How farmers identify when jackfruits are ready for harvest. Determining when jackfruits are ready for harvest can be tricky because they're so large and grow in stages. Farmers rely on a few key signs to know when the fruit has reached its peak. First, they look at the size and color of the jackfruit. Typically, farmers harvest the fruit while it's still green, before it turns yellow or brown, which can cause the fruit to become too soft. A ripe jackfruit is usually around 12 to 15 inches long, and its skin starts changing from dark green to a lighter shade. Another important sign is the sound the fruit makes when tapped. Farmers gently tap the jackfruit, and if they hear a thud sound, it means the fruit is ripe and ready to be picked. Harvesting the fruit at the right time ensures it has the best taste and texture, making it perfect for both fresh eating and cooking in a variety of dishes. Part 4. Harvesting massive jackfruits. Tools and techniques. Harvesting massive jackfruits in Thailand requires skill and special tools because these fruits grow high up in the trees. One common method used by farmers is to employ long poles with sharp hooks at the end. These poles can reach lengths of up to 20 to 30 feet, allowing the farmer to safely cut the jackfruit without climbing the tree. To harvest the fruit, the farmer carefully positions the hook around the jackfruit and gives the pole a quick tug. This causes the fruit to detach and fall gently to the ground. Sometimes workers below catch the fruit or place mats to cushion it and prevent any damage. In other cases, farmers may climb the tree using ropes or ladders to get close to the fruit. Once at the top, they use a machete or knife to carefully cut the fruit off the branch, lowering it safely to the ground. This combination of tools and techniques ensures a successful harvest. Part 5. Handling and transporting the jackfruit. Once the jackfruit is harvested, the next challenge is transporting it safely to its destination. These fruits can weigh as much as 55 pounds, so handling them carefully is crucial to avoid bruising or damage. Farmers often use large baskets or crates to carry the jackfruits, ensuring they're securely placed to prevent them from rolling or hitting each other. Trucks or carts are used to transport the fruits from the fields to local markets or processing facilities. Since jackfruits are so big, they can't be packed like smaller fruits. Each one is given individual attention and often wrapped or cushioned to protect its spiky exterior and soft interior. Once they reach the market, jackfruits are either sold whole or sliced into smaller pieces for customers to buy. The fruit's versatility means it's used in everything from fresh dishes to canned or frozen products. Whether eaten fresh or cooked, the journey from tree to table is a careful one. Part 6. Sustainable farming practices in jackfruit agriculture. Sustainable farming practices are becoming increasingly important in jackfruit agriculture in Thailand. While jackfruit trees are relatively low maintenance, farmers are adopting eco-friendly methods to ensure the long-term health of the land and crops. One key practice is the use of organic fertilizers instead of chemical ones. This helps keep the soil fertile without harming the environment. Farmers also minimize pesticide use, relying more on natural pest control methods, which keeps the ecosystem balanced. To promote healthy growth, jackfruit trees are regularly pruned, ensuring they're not overcrowded, which helps prevent disease and promotes better fruit production. Many farmers also use crop rotation and intercropping, which involves planting different crops alongside the jackfruit to maintain soil fertility and reduce the risk of pests and diseases. Additionally, some farmers practice water conservation methods, such as rainwater harvesting, to reduce their reliance on irrigation, ensuring that water is used wisely and sustainably. These practices help protect the land for future generations. Part 7. The economic and cultural impact of jackfruit farming. Jackfruit farming plays a significant role in both the economy and culture of Thailand. Economically, it's a major source of income for farmers, especially in rural areas where jackfruit cultivation is a key livelihood. The fruit is sold at local markets, exported internationally, or processed into products like canned jackfruit chips and even jackfruit-based curries. This not only provides income for farmers, but also supports local communities and businesses involved in the production and distribution of jackfruit products. Culturally, jackfruits are deeply tied to Thai cuisine and traditions. They're used in many classic dishes like jackfruit curry, salads, and desserts, symbolizing abundance and prosperity. The versatility of jackfruit allows it to be enjoyed in both savory and sweet dishes, making it a beloved ingredient in Thai homes and restaurants. As a result, jackfruit farming is not only an economic activity, but also an important part of Thailand's cultural identity, reflecting the connection between food, tradition, and community. If you found this look into jackfruit farming as fascinating as I did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome behind-the-scenes content. Got any thoughts on how jackfruits are harvested or curious about how other fruits are grown and harvested around the world? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.